The Ottoman Empire was, like many empires around the world, a diverse one. Populated by many peoples with their own unique culture and religion, one of these many peoples were the Donmeh Jews. The Donmeh Jews primarily lived in current-day Thessaloniki in the Ottoman Empire. While on paper, Thessaloniki was a majority Christian city with no real Jewish presence, in reality many of these Donmeh Jews, who claimed to be Muslim, were Jewish by heart. So why were these Jews disguising themselves as Muslims, and who motivated them to hide their identity? All this and more as we talk more about the origins of these mysterious people of the beautiful city of Thessaloniki. Our tale begins in 1648 when a 22-year-old ordained rabbi and a very well-known figure in the Jewish world named Sabbatai Zevi proclaimed himself as the Jewish Messiah. In Judaism, the Messiah sent by God was expected to restore the Jewish people to the land of Israel, rebuild the temple that was once destroyed by the Romans, and bring a golden age of peace and prosperity for the Jewish people around the world. Zevi's proclamation was based on his interpretation of mystical Jewish texts. He believed that he had a special connection to God. When his less than orthodox behavior led him to being excommunicated out by local rabbis and being expelled out of his hometown of Smyrna, his messianic aspirations did not weaken. He wandered through various big cities in the Ottoman Empire, such as Constantinople, Thessaloniki, and Cairo, seeking followers. Zevi's fortunes would change in 1656 while he was on another expedition through the empire. He met Nathan of Gaza in, Gaza. Nathan was a young mystic and a self-proclaimed prophet. He claimed to have a vision that Zevi was the true Jewish Messiah. So Nathan would begin promoting Zevi as the long-awaited Messiah for the Jewish people, which spread the word of his movement around the Jewish world. By 1665, his messianic fervor had reached a fever pitch within the Jewish communities across not just the empire, but Europe and beyond. Many of his followers had started selling possessions and prepared to travel from their home to the land of Israel, believing that Zevi would soon lead them in the restoration of the kingdom of Israel and would soon rebuild the third temple. Zevi and his followers would hold bold and dramatic rituals, including public proclamations that the Messianic age had arrived. Some of his followers even claimed to see miraculous signs confirming Zevi's messianic status. The widespread belief that redemption was imminent gave hope to many Jews who had long suffered persecution and exile. A year later, with the intention of proclaiming his messianic mission to Sultan Mehmed, he traveled to Constantinople, the capital of the empire. Upon his arrival, Zevi was arrested by the Ottoman authorities, who were alarmed by his large following and expected potential political unrest. He was imprisoned in the Gallipoli fortress. Even while in prison, Zevi continued to proclaim his messianic mission to his followers. Thousands of Jews from across the empire came to visit him. There were even rumors of him performing miracles in prison. However, in September of 1666, the Ottoman government gave him an ultimatum: convert to the state religion of Sunni Islam or face execution. In a dramatic and unexpected twist, Zevi chose to convert and changed his name to Aziz Mehmed Effendi. The news of his conversion from Judaism to Islam sent shockwaves through the Jewish world, shattering the hopes and dreams of thousands of his followers who were excited to move to the new kingdom of Israel. Following his conversion, most of his followers abandoned their belief in him as the Messiah. However, a small group of his most devout followers, known as the Donmeh, continued to secretly follow him, believing his conversion was part of a deeper plan. Like Zevi, the Donmeh converted to Islam but maintained their Jewish beliefs and rituals. believing that Zevi was still the Messiah regardless of his conversion. Most of them moved to Thessalonica and became a close-knit community. Even after his death, they continued to follow him and practice his teachings. But what were his teachings exactly? What sort of religious practices did the Donmeh Jews have? Perhaps one of the most interesting aspects of the Sabbatean doctrine was the antinomianism aspect of it. Meaning, now that the Messianic age had arrived, this turned traditional Jewish law invalid and promoted breaking these laws to spark divine light to bring redemption. Donmeh Jews did not practice traditional fasts and holidays. For instance, they did not fast for the commemoration of the destruction of the Second Temple. They believed redemption had already begun, so mourning over the temple was useless. Zevi's huge follower base really showed how desperate the Jewish community was to be saved and united back in Israel after all these years of the diaspora. Hey, thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this one. Jewish folklore and religion is certainly something I plan on returning to, so please stick around for more. If you liked this video and would like to see more, why not subscribe? A like and a comment would also go a long way. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks, and goodbye.